We're on that line now.
Golly. You never know. He stood up so fast.
Audacity to ask about the cord after he just I said I don't give a crap about that cord.
47 times, broke every rib. I got 2 shoulders, 2 hips.
He said, "I'm sorry if I broke your equipment. Are you broken?"
My head.
Hit my hard glass on my back. Should have put the back up.
It's time to get a car, buddy. Maybe not.
It's time to stay at home.
Let's see how high the heart rate spikes. I am too.
I said, I don't give a crap about that cord. Hey, Mom. Hey, are you good? I'm on the set of Be Good to Your Brother right now.
He got a year younger. Halfway through that conversation.
All right. Well, I just did the last round with Amanda.
I'm 64 years old.
Okay. All right, love you. Bye.
I forgot.
I mean, seriously. I was like, it might be time to hang up the bike, man. I mean, like, jeez.
All right, eyes forward back, brother.
Yeah, I got decompressors.
That's crazy. I can't believe that wasn't casted.
Explain what just happened.
All right, for those that Jake, lean in a little bit so I can see you. Now scoot over next to Jimmy a little bit more. For the ones that we just had a little accident over back here. But hey, man, it happens. It happens. You get that every now and then. You get enough people together, something bound to happen. But we're here with Isaac. We're streaming again. We had a little Wi-Fi troubles. I don't know what went up with it, but it looks like our levels are back good now. And if you missed it, we've been talking about, what's it like to define yourself as a Christian? How do you identify as a Christian? And we kind of talked about it earlier, but we'll keep going along with it. How do you live through that? You know,
Live through being a Christian.
yeah.
So,
What does that look like?
so what I said, this is, again, the Wesley Huff quote. He said there are 5 Gospels. He said there's Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, and there's us as Christians.
Yes.
A lot of people, all these people here might never read Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, but they're going to be reading us every day.
Yeah.
So I feel like one great way to spread the gospel is not only through your words, but through how you interact and how you speak and how you serve with others. Because again, the 2 greatest commandments in the Bible is to serve your God and to serve man.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's how you identify as a Christian. And obviously, the gospel. If you guys don't know a good way to spread the gospel, I like to go about it as the good news, the bad news, the worst news, and the best news. The good news is that we were created for a relationship with God to be in eternity with Him. The bad news is that man, sin, fell short of the glory of God and were casted out of heaven in relationship with Him. And the worst news is that there's nothing we can do as human beings to get back into that relationship with God again. But the best news is that God sent His Son down to earth, lived a perfect life, and died a sacrificial death so that we could be back in communion with God. And I feel like that's the best way to spread the gospel, in my opinion. There's a great way, but that's my favorite one.
That's tough, man. That's tough. I like that.
That sounded rehearsed.
I practice it a lot.
That's a good answer. It sounded rehearsed.
No, I like it though. Good news, bad news, worst news, and best news. And the best news of it all is that Christ died on the cross so that we can go be with Him one day.
It's like there's a song called, I forgot what it's called, but you know the Passover lamb in Exodus? It's like the angel of death would come through.
Yep.
And if you had the blood of the lamb on your door frame,
Yes.
then the angel of death would pass over you.
Yes.
And that's what Christ did for us on the cross. The blood of Christ is on the door frame of our lives, and that's why death has passed over us.
Yes.
It's called the Passover lamb in Exodus. So.
No, but yeah, it's living as a Christian.
Yeah.
It can be hard. It can be hard a lot, and I know that's something we mentioned earlier. Is just kind of one of our questions. What's your struggle? You know, each person has a struggle. One person might struggle with this. Another person like, why in the world were they struggling with that? That's the easiest thing to get around. But each person's different, you know. So like, I don't know. You got like a struggle you want to like kind of share? Or?
I do have a struggle, but as encouragement, because being a Christian, people think that being a Christian makes your life easier.
Yes.
It makes it so much harder. It's unbelievable.
Yes.
Right? is because like being a Christian doesn't take away your sin, but it sure takes the fun out of it when you do it. So, and my pastor said is that, you know, you cannot make the Christian life a habit.
Yeah.
Because it's so against our nature and it's so against the nature of man that it has to be a conscious effort and decision every single day. And I'm going off on tangent. I forgot what your original question was.
Yeah.
My struggle. So I feel
Or
like
a struggle, you know, you don't
a
have
struggle. I feel like again, like how I witness to people. So I'm kind of a people pleaser.
Yeah.
I really struggle with acting different around people to make myself fit in more.
Yes.
And I feel like that's one of my big struggles. And obviously, every guy struggles with lust
Yeah.
around this age as a teenager. But I feel like that's probably my biggest struggle is trying to appeal to people I don't need to appeal to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a big thing for me, and I mean, I still find myself doing it every now and then, but I think I've gotten a little better at it, is I act, for the longest time, I would act different around Jake than I would act around Jimmy, or I'd act different around someone else walking down the street than I'd act around you. You know, I'd pick and choose people, like you said, to fit in with different people. I'd mold myself and I'd mold the way I act to fit in with that crowd of people. Well, that's just not right, you know?
Yeah.
What's up, Chase? Yeah, come sit down, dude.
Spence.
We're talking about what it means to be a Christian right now.
Spitting some gospel.
But pick that camera up and angle it in if Chase wants to be on it. You want to be on it?
I got you in about 3 minutes.
All right.
While Dustin's checking out on the sour gushers. I don't have to.
Okay. But yeah, but like I would change the way I'd act around like other people, you know, because I want to fit in and be that mold or match that mold. But man, that's not a good way to live.
Yeah.
You know, because you get so lost in your own self, or trying to keep up with all these different personalities you got going on. You don't even really know who you are. And if you don't know who you are, how are you supposed to know who you are with Christ? You know, it's impossible to find. So that was a big struggle for mine, and I still struggle a little bit with it nowadays. Like I'll act different around A group of people than B group of people, but I try to be the same Gabe to everybody.
And like, so the people, like, if your identity is not rooted in Christ, then you just don't, because Jesus is not all we have. Jesus is not all we need. Jesus is literally all we have.
Yeah.
So if your actions and your identity is not rooted in Christ, then all of your actions are just, it's like what Solomon says, it's just vain.
Yeah.
It's just vanity. Like, it just doesn't
Yeah.
matter. So if your identity and your actions aren't rooted in Christ, then I don't think it matters too much what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This kid with the snake, I'm loving it, dude.
Is that a real snake?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a real snake?
I've seen 2 kids with snakes.
See a snake
They're
with
probably selling them down there. So
That's-
It's black market.
Dude, they got a camel in the middle of the road down there.
yeah, I know. There's a zebra down there.
Laying
Yeah.
down on the road.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's a struggle I'm comfortable sharing. You know, a lot of people will deal with too. I guess. I don't know. Yeah. What else were we talking about? We've hit our 3 questions. Huh? Pick that mic up to you. There you go.
I definitely agree with what you guys were saying. Trying to fit in.
Yeah.
That was a really big issue of mine. I kept trying to fit in
Yeah.
all the time. And you know, I heard so many people doing it in the longest time. I mean, I would definitely have to agree with what you guys were saying.
Yeah.
And I can't remember what I said earlier, but you know, one of the struggles I have is not going to church.
Yeah.
Being on this device right here,
Yeah.
that is a big struggle.
Yeah.
I can't stand to be alone.
Yeah.
I'm on it all the time. I wish like we could go in the old days. Instead of having a cell phone,
Yeah.
you actually had to go to a dining bar or something like that to actually hang out.
My wife would be good.
No.
Pretty okay.
It is, but
There's aspects of it. There's aspects.
You
I
know,
just want to give you a hard time.
I'm used to that. I would just. I wish we could go back to those times.
Yeah.
Start talking to everybody and not texting everybody.
Yeah.
I feel like there's not enough of that.
So much pure talking to people face to face, and you can't read emotions over a text like you can read in person, like reading meaning or something like
It's,
that.
it's like, oh yeah, I'm okay. You know, they could be crying.
Yeah.
You know, they could be smiling.
Like one text can mean 40 different things.
Yes.
You got to figure out what it means.
And I wish it could just go back to that.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, really, it's. Can't really think of no other struggles.
And each person, they've got that one that they just don't want to share. You know, I've got that one that I just don't want to share. And just like, I think it's important to, when it comes to recognizing that, hey man, I do got struggles, but so does this guy, and so does this guy, and so does literally everyone. And recognizing that you have that struggle, and wanting to fix it, and wanting to work on yourself with it. I think that's the biggest thing that you can do, right? Is have that self-awareness, like, man, I'm not who I think I am. I'm not this big guy, this big tough guy like I think I am. You know, I struggle just like everyone else.
And I think that's what, like, the good and the best news of the gospel is that, like, I am a piece of crap.
Yeah.
Yet God came down to earth and literally died on the cross for a wretch like me.
Yeah.
I think that's the good news of the gospel, is that we are terrible people.
Yeah.
But yeah, He still died for us and gives us grace and forgiveness each day.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the great news of the gospel.
Yeah, man.
I heard something the other day that really made me think. When, Christ has never been disappointed that you're His child.
Yeah.
That messed me up. 'Cause I feel like I struggle a lot with doubt and fear, kind of. I don't want to call it anxiety, but I doubt myself a lot.
Yeah.
I want through me.
Yeah.
It's like, not that I should be like stress free about my actions. You know, I still
Yeah.
care, but that defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
Like, Christ got this terrible death, and He had me in it.
Uh-huh.
You know? It's just, like, in a way, it breaks my heart.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm not worth it.
And I feel like something that really kind of made me, like, broke me, was that, like, I was talking about Judas, and, like, Judas betrayed Jesus for 30 pieces for silver, and I betray Him for less every single day than that.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's so hard. But with, like, the doubting stuff, shout out to Lincoln Wilburn for telling me this. But
Shout out, man.
Lincoln Wilburn told me this. He's like, this is in his testimony at FCA. He was like, I used to have all these doubts. I used to have all these struggles. And he said, instead of using them as a hindrance to love, so like use doubts as encouragement instead of a hindrance in your walk with God. Shout out Lincoln Wilburn. We need to get him on this.
I tried, dude.
He can spit.
I tried. No, but shoot, me and Andrew, we talked about this the other day because we had a question. We had a question about the Bible, about whether, you know, some churches are doing things the right way, or if we're doing things the right way at church, and it makes you break it down, and you come in from an outside perspective, like just anybody else. Because I mean, we grew up in church, you know, like this is all we know, you know. So if you're not questioning it, are you really critically thinking about it? You know, and I've thought about it before. I've, you know, questioned it before. I'm like, well, is this real? But before you got on, I was talking to him. It's like all signs lead to it as being real. There is all signs lead to Jesus dying on the cross. All historical evidence leads to Him dying on the cross and resurrecting 3 days later. And that faith that you have to have in coming in behind it, man, it just backs it up. But like coming from an outside perspective, I think it's always good when it comes to questioning and asking questions and stuff, because one, it means you're thinking, and one, it means you care. But coming in and proving yourself right, you know, because a lot of people, they try to prove you wrong. Why don't you go prove yourself right, you know, and stuff like that. You ever see? I haven't watched the movie or read the book. There's a book called The Passion of the Christ, right?
I love
this
that movie.
This strong atheist, right? He's like, this is stupid. Like, I'm going to go and prove that there is no God. He goes and tries to prove that there is no God, and he's a full-blown Christian now.
Yeah.
When he went to go, like, disprove God.
And I feel like if you, like, really dive in, just, like, I almost feel like to the point where it's illogical not to believe in God.
Yeah.
Like, it's, like, everything points back to a creator. This stuff didn't just come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
This stuff is not just the result of a big explosion a few billion years ago, and we just randomly came into form. And like, yeah, I feel like it's illogical not to believe that there's a higher power or a higher creator.
Yes. I always look back to, like, well, every action has a reaction, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't have, something can't be made out of nothing.
And like the sheer miracle of our existence in this universe is like almost a statistical impossibility for us to exist without a creator. I think it's something like 10 to like 5,000th power of us existing. It's like, it's something crazy like that. But
It's nuts.
yeah, I'm yapping though, but it's what we do on podcasts.
That's what you do, man.
Also, who has a fire playlist over here, dude?
We're here all day. I think it's the booth next door. It's kind of fire, ain't it?
He's vibing to there.
Some comments.
Huh? We got comments? No way.
No.
Oh. I thought we had some comments.
Yeah, this is my first time doing something like this. How's it going so far? Is it going good?
This is a lot different than what we normally do.
Yeah.
It's. That's Tivo text.
Did you order?
Nothing. Nothing. We one of my coworkers now, he orders a bunch of stuff off Tivo. Because he's like, everything on there is so cheap that it's worth the risk. I was like, sure.
It's gonna get your credit card stolen.
Some poor kid is making his clothes right now somewhere.
Punching out pools
some sweatshop somewhere.
in a factory that is just a roof.
Yeah.
I kind of want to hold his snake.
One of the places.
Dude, see if you can.
Can we get the snake on the podcast? Hey, kid, come here.
Hey, now.
One of the places I work with, they have a factory in Thailand, or I guess used to work with. They had a factory in Thailand. It was literally a roof. And I got on their website, started looking at pictures, and they're like all their big plants. And then they just had a link to Thailand. And
Yep.
I was like, I don't want to follow that. And I went to Thailand there. Well, I didn't go to Thailand. I went to that link.
Yeah.
Their Thailand location. It was a roof, there were car batteries. You hook a bunch of car batteries together, and you throw a welding rod on the end of it. You know what you can do, son?
You can well.
You can weld.
You can well.
And that's how they weld. And a lot of the stuff that we built with was from Thailand.
Yeah.
In fact, we just stuff in. It was like the craziest looking welds you've ever seen. You're like, yeah, man, that's one of those car battery welds.
Yep, car battery.
Out there's a 12 volt.
Oh, shoot.
All right, Isaac, since we got you here, I want to ask you a very important question. Okay.
Sir.
How was that 4x1 last night?
Boys, we got under a minute, and we got points for it.
I know it.
Granted, there's 8 teams, and we got 7th, and we got 8th
Yeah.
out of 8 teams, but I'm never running that again in my
I was
entire
telling your sister about it earlier.
day. I was like, you can't be that bad. And I started running. I was trying my hardest. My vision started going blurry. The quad started cramping. And I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. But then Noah Lutz and Gabe Hall's on the sideline going ballistic, so I had to finish the race.
That's right. That's right.
We did better than last time, though. Last time was rough.
You sign up for the race, you run the race, you finish the race. That's
No. No. I didn't sign up for.
You got a mic right here.
I didn't sign up for any race. Number one, Gabe Hall and Micah Swim signed me up for this race, and I said, I don't ever want to run this.
You were signed up.
Yes, I looked on the thing.
You got to run. You got to finish.
I was just preface that I didn't sign up for anything. No, the mic turned off. No, but I'm glad Baca did because it was really fun.
It was a fun
It was a
event.
great time.
Dude, Eric Tillery,
He was
zooming, bro.
He's here somewhere.
I saw him earlier. Oh, he's right there. Eric Tillery.
Here,
We're just
we're
talking
talking
about
you.
it. We're talking about this 4x1. Come talk about it. Come get in here. Come get over here by. Here, come get over here by Isaac. Yeah, you guys want water?
Got him on ice.
Be good to your brother. You're on.
Just don't
you're
get
on
on
the
that. Don't get them dripping on
Sponsored
the.
by Kirkland. Not really, I'm just kidding.
spot. Sponsored by poor guy who found his bike earlier.
Dude, shout out that guy.
Shout out that guy. I think the mic turned off.
No, it's on. You're good, bro. But
Check.
Eric, they can't see you on the camera, but that's okay.
It's okay. It's all right.
But how was that 4x1? Let's hear about it.
I mean, it felt pretty good. We got sub 1 minute with us being a bunch of throwers, not knowing what we're doing. I'd say that's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Dude, our word for stick, dude. I didn't know what word they were gonna yell out. Cause usually you yell out something to grab the stick from somebody.
Yeah.
I hear Eric tunneling down behind me, just chicken biscuit, and then I reach my hand back and grab it and run. I was like, that works, bro. That works.
Dude, that's the way to do it right
It
there.
is the way to do it. But yeah.
No, we.
Oh. We don't get Elvis on.
You know what's crazy?
Where's he at?
That's the preacher at First Christian Church in Irving. We'll have to get him on later.
I'll yell for him right now. I don't care. You mean yell for him? Elvis, come here.
I think his name's Matt Hinkle.
All right, Eric. Love you, bro.
Love you too, man. See y'all later.
Was there anything else we were talking about here?
See ya, Eric.
See you, man. Thanks for having me on.
Oh yeah.
I keep clicking that power button.
What? Quit clicking buttons.
Well, I feel like
Huh?
I'm kind of intruding on the space here.
What do you mean?
I've been here for a while.
So?
Is that all right? All right, that's just, I'm a talker, so that's
Yeah.
Co-host.
What's up? Doing good.
You want to go? We should go around and interview people.
I think we need to.
Let's
But-
do it.
but
We've
here's-
run out of things to talk about.
Here's the thing: if we're running around interviewing people, we can't sit at the booth. If we go around and interview people, we can't sit at the booth.
I don't think anyone will sit. You can ask him next to you to watch you.
Yeah, but that's one of the rules. You have to be at the booth.
You have to.
Yeah. Well, I won't get my deposit back.
You got to get that
Gotta
deposit.
get the deposit back.
Do they take it up for you?
Huh?
They take your deposit.
That's how that works, yeah.
How much do they pay you to be here?
They don't pay me nothing to be here. I pay them to be
How
here.
do you think it's wrong?
I was about to say what? Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, yeah.
That's why people sell stuff.
Are you accepting donations?
Huh?
Are you accepting donations?
I mean, we don't got like a box or nothing, but
You did this for the love of the game.
it's for the game, man.
Actually, we do. Hang on.
Hey, yeah, we got a box, yeah.
Here's one thing. I gotta request something from y'all. Can you sell those flags again? Because I want to buy one and put it in my room.
Yeah, you can buy one right now. I'll order it for you.
Alright. I'll give you some cash. Well, all I got is. Times are hard, man.
It looks like it'll be $10.
Wow.
Do you actually want one?
Yes, I want one.
Okay, I'll order you one right now.
Hang it up in my room.
That's it. We got about a 10-second lag. Not bad. Period.
Nice.
Like he screamed.
Nice.
Alright,
Oh no!
what?
What?
What is it?
You got me mid-yawn.
Hey, what's your, hey, put your address and stuff in there. It's gonna ship to your house.
Yeah, I can't
Luke
give this
Hughes
to you.
gave me his phone number earlier, and he's just like, I forget we're live. Because he was wanting to reach out to Dad. I'm like, well, just give me your phone number.
That's all I got, Gabe. That's all I got.
Here, do you want to just like hold on to this and wait till later? You might need some spending money today.
I don't buy any. What am I gonna do? Buy a snake?
Yeah.
So what am I gonna buy?
$10.
What am I gonna buy?
Snake black market.
Oh my gosh, dude, there used to be this guy here. This is when I was in middle school and I was a weird idiot. And And we go through, and this guy would like sell like knives and swords and
Yes.
blades, dude.
You're not allowed to do that.
And like he said, and he said, sorry man, I can't sell you any. Do you have an ID? Well, I can only sell to you if you have an ID. And I was like, and he said, just take the knife. And I bought a knife that day. Underground Knife Trade, Mushroom Festival. Come hit him up. I forgot what his name was. Mushroom Festival Black Market. Hold on. 4064.
This has gone much better than I expected.
Well, I talk a lot, so I could talk for 5
I
different
kind of
people.
want to hear
at
your
once.
opinions about what we were talking about yesterday.
I mean, are you sure?
Unless, if you want to, you can.
Don't paint the man in the corner, Dave.
You got a segue. I can't segue into that.
Who's voting for Aaron Petrie?
I don't even know who that is. I mean, she's got my vote right
Who you
now.
talking
She's the only
about?
one that's talking to me.
Who you talking about? All right,
A
Aaron.
woman running for Congress.
Yeah, that potential congresswoman stopped by.
You be good to your brother? If you make it.
I asked her. She said no. I got to go to McGoffin County.
She said, "What's the premise?" And I said, "What?"
What I mean?
Huh?
I mean, my wife. I don't know that word.
Dude, I lost the magnet, bro.
What do you mean you lost the
Where'd the
magnet?
magnet go?
Why'd you take it off your shirt?
Where'd the magnet go?
Oh my
I
God.
lost the magnet. I'll find it. Freaking selling the bag, dude. Sorry, Gabe. I'll find it before I leave. Is that
We
it?
gotta cancel
Is that
it.
it? Cancel your 10 o'clock. We lost the bag.
Cancel Lord of the flag. You gotta pay for the name first.
$28.92 whenever you want to,
All right,
buddy.
I'll put it on my tab.
If that flag
Oh,
for
you
shipping,
price
yeah.
gouging me, Gabe?
Hey man, that's expensive flag. Where do you think it's made? Where do you think it's made? They gotta pay them tariffs.
Thanks, Donald. Appreciate.
You gotta pay them tariffs.
Well, instead of going around and interviewing people, we can just tell people to come here.
It's so darn
There's Orange Dude.
I bet y'all do that here. Oh, dude.
Yeah. Blue shirt.
Oh.
What you doing?
Who are you looking at?
Is he really?
Open carry to gloss.
Is he actually?
Yeah.
Hey, I respect it, man.
What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
I
it.
totally older.
You're that bad. We should.
Oh, we got lizards now.
Lizard.
Awesome.
Right.
Can we get an interview with the lizard?
Oh my gosh.
He said no.
Oh, he
Yeah,
said
come here.
yes.
Hey, yeah, can we? Let's go,
Hold this
dude.
for me. Oh, it's scary.
Get this thing on camera.
How do I hold it? That's great.
Oh, it's going gorgeous.
You can put it on your shirt.
Oh, this is awesome, dude. Let's go. What's your name?
Ringo.
Rango. I like it.
Ringo. It's weird. Oh my God, you're